Hey, good morning, everybody. This is not an assignment necessarily, but it's just something fun that we do towards the end of the year in the eighth grade. I joke at the top that it's the 67th annual eighth grade awards, but really, Miss Weisberg and I have been doing these for a number of years, probably 11 or 12 years, and then we brought it to the eighth grade, and with Mrs. Lapointe joined us, and then Miss Jasper. So it's a nice tradition that we have. We usually do these at the eighth grade breakfast or barbecue. Um, and it follows the recognition night that we do, that's up on the stage, and the awards there are a little bit more serious, still important, but these ones are just things that we adopted so we could have a chance to recognize more people. So what we'll do is, this is a nomination form, so we'll nominate students for these awards, and then ultimately the voting will happen in a week or two, whenever it is I collect these, and then finally we'll have a big, I don't know, Zoom, Google Meet meeting, and your teachers will have a chance to give these out. So anyway, it's usually a fun time, and it'll be a little bit different this year, obviously, but it's a tradition that your teachers wanted to continue. So the different categories are here, and we'll have a few teacher-led awards that will accompany these. But all you're going to do is nominate fellow eighth graders who you feel can kind of fill in the blanks for these. So no more than three. That's why you have three little hyphens there to write students' names in. As far as spelling, do the best you can. Keep in mind that if there are multiple, like we have two Aidens, right, like put a last initial or a last name or something like that, and vote seriously. For instance, if somebody has terrible penmanship, okay, don't nominate them for terrible penmanship or best penmanship. We're not trying to poke fun at anybody here, so that's not very kind. That's not what we're going for here. So anyway, I think that it's pretty self-explanatory. You don't have to fill in all of them. If you can just think of like one person for most creative, or maybe you don't really pay attention to who's always has a book out, then you can leave it blank. Okay, don't think that you have to fill in all 33 different spaces. Can you vote for yourself? Sure. I mean, if you think that you actually fill in some of these, maybe don't nominate yourself for every single one. Sometimes that happens on occasion. But anyway, please take the chance to do this. I'll give you a few days to let your nominations be known before I start to tabulate these. But yeah, anyway, hopefully we'll continue a nice tradition that we have with our eighth grade. All right, have a nice weekend, everybody.